Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What is good, y'all? You already know what time it is. It is MoSports TV. We got the week one preview popping in the NFL. Football is here, y'all.
We in this bitch.
It is September 5th, 2023, and we're with a very special guest.
Yes, sir.
One of the wildest motherfuckers I seen on the camera.
Craziest dudes out here in the game.
I love it, though. I love this guy right here. His name goes by the name of Joel Bauman, a.k.a. King Bau. He has a big fight coming up September 8th. Bare knuckles at that, too, man. What's going on with you, King Bau?
Pow!
It's time to light the fucking internet up, bro. That's
By the way,
what time it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. By the way, this is powered by the My Movies app.
Go.
Shout out to My Movies. Anybody on My Movies right now checking this out, if you want to interact with us, you can hop on YouTube. You can hop on
And they
Kick.
got comments on there as well.
Oh, they got comments on there? Well, then never mind. Stay on My Movies and fuck all that.
We lit.
Fuck all that. So, yes, sir. We are with King Bau. How you feeling, brother?
I'm super intense right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I had to do a bunch of errands today. Had to do a bunch of errands, and I just stepping out in the world. You see how fucking crazy it is. People have lost their fucking minds. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's absolutely insane. So I did everything that I could to be high vibrational. We grounded. We put our feet on the earth. We sat underneath a tree. Just gotta stay zen. Gotta stay zen, but stay intense. And I'm very intense right now.
I heard that, brother. I heard that.
I feel like he's very one with himself, but as soon as he steps in, for this upcoming fight, we're gonna see something get kind of released here. Is that? Am I right? Am I onto something here? Because I feel like this is a calm before the storm type of energy that you're bringing, and despite having somewhat of a stressful day, I feel like we should look out because these hands are about to go to work this weekend.
I have a very distinct mission, and I have to destroy the internet. So if I have to destroy the internet, I need to do what I need to do to do that.
Hell yeah, brother. I love it. I love it. Destroy that bitch, then. Fuck it.
Yeah.
So this is a game-bred bare knuckle fight September 8th against Pitolo. What's your thoughts going into the fight? Are you confident? Are you ready to fuck him up or what?
This is the most calm, collected, and confident I've ever been, because all of my losses, my coaches, I work with the best coaches in the world, right? They used to coach John Jones. They coached all the best. Many of the UFC champions have come from out of Jackson Wink. Sure. They believe that when I'm on and I'm focused and I'm not focused on anything else, I'm if not the best in the world right now. Sure. Hands down. So for me, it's like this is reckoning. I had to really get focused. These last couple months, my last fight ended via knockout, and it was against a formidable opponent who a lot of people saw beating me because I wasn't focused. Much of my career, I have been doing what no other fighter has done. I have gained a following and amassed a following and done social media, done music, battled daylight, done things that nobody else has done in fighting. And that has been my goal. I'm not just a fighter. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an entertainer.
Daylight, the battle rapper?
Yes.
You battled him?
Yes.
Oh, we need the link to that. I didn't even see that. I need to see that. That's pretty cool. What made you get into battle rap?
I mean, my goal is to be the biggest entertainer and influencer on the planet, and I believe I'm one of the dopest MCs on the planet that nobody's ever heard of. I believe I'm the greatest concept writer or of the greatest concept writers of all time. My group, The Undeniables, is about to drop an album. And when I say that it's going to change everything, it's going to change everything. Nobody can deny us anymore. And that's the fucking point. That's why we're going to destroy the fucking internet. And then we're going to take over everything. This has been calculated for many years.
I heard that. So
it's bro, I can't lie. Like, the vibe of it is really giving me, like, I see why we have him on here, because one thing that we do over here at MoSports is we dabble in literally everything in sports, in media, in hip hop culture, in viral videos, anywhere any type of content that you find on the internet, like most sports has something for you in that category. And I feel like that's also like you're so versatile in a sense that you're not fitting yourself into any little box, any type of window that anybody's trying to put you in. You're kind of just a chameleon that's blending into any environment that you want to go to and just knocking it out the park and wherever, you know, you're endeavoring it.
Yeah, people will realize again, I'm of the greatest fighters on the planet. I will be the first ever bare knuckle MMA world champion. I will do that. And then I will starch Jake Paul or Logan by the end of the year. I will be the biggest entertainer and influencer on the planet by year's end. That's my goal. I will Andrew Tate the internet ×2, and it starts with this fight.
Okay, I love to hear that.
Frontline, sound like you frontlining right now for everybody.
Bro, when people figure it out, again, I have not lived up to my full potential, you know, or shown my full potential, shall we say. In my fights, when I first started fighting, the hardest thing for me to do was get over hurting people. For the first 3 years of training, I apologized every time I hit somebody in the face. I walked away from every fight outside of the cage. I've been spit in the face. I've been slapped. I've been pushed. I've had guns pulled out on me. I've had pretty much every type of fucking scenario that you could think of, but I never got in a fight outside the cage. Why? Because growing up, I worshiped the samurai. And the samurai believed that if you unshielded your sword and didn't use it to kill someone, you had to commit ritual suicide, seppuku, to earn your honor back because everything was honor. Martial arts isn't something that I fucking play. Martial arts is something that is in me. So it's very hard for me to go into kill mode versus a cage fight. I still think cage fighting is corny because if at the end of the day we were to actually do this, I'm going for your eyes. I'm going for your nuts. I'm stomping on your neck. I'm stomping on your head the moment you're incapacitated. It's different. It's not this.
Right.
Let's square up. It's not that. So for me to go there, I have to go there. I've never gone there in a fight yet, and yet I've done what I've done. You understand? I'm where I'm at. You understand? I'm where I'm at. So when it's time, it's time. Yes. When it's time, it's time.
All right, this leads me into my question then, the big question that I was asking these guys beforehand. So, you know, I'm sure you've seen it on the internet as of late. Bradley Martin standing at 6'5", 260 pounds. He offers you a street fight, 1v1 against Bradley Martin in a street fight. How do you feel you're coming out of that?
Remember, he lifts weights. He's 260.
First off, I wouldn't do it because my whole thing was I won't fight competition that's lesser than me. I did before the Jimmy Kimmel challenge, the viral challenge on TikTok. There was the Logan Paul Call-Out challenge where I called out Jake and Logan to a fight pretty much every day for about 100 days. And then I just started to go, you know what? I want to fight the best in the world. I want to starch Israel Adesanya. I want to beat Alex Pereira. I want to beat the best in the world because I believe I'm the best in the world. I want to fight John Jones. This is what I want to do. I want to take the impossible challenges that everybody says, oh, that's the guy. No, I believe I know what I am. That's who I want to compete against. Respectfully, Bradley Martin, no, it wouldn't be close. You understand? Like I get what you're saying. I know how hard I hit. I know how hard I kick. It just would not be fair, and I wouldn't do it.
260 though.
It doesn't, bro. Hear me out. You have to understand. Hear me out. I train with heavyweights. I'm the strongest middleweight in the world. I believe that. I believe I am the strongest middleweight in the world. Fuck Hamzat. Fuck all these people. I go with heavyweights do you know who Davion Franklin is? Do you know who the Bellator MMA heavyweight Davion Franklin is? He's a fucking monster. He's a fucking tank. He's one of my training partners. He's damn near Juan Adams is pushing damn near 300 pounds. Juan Adams is one of my training partners, one of the strongest guys, in fighting. That's my training partner. Ask them how strong I am. It's different. Functional strength is different than weight strength.
Heard that. So what is your dream fight? Say if you could pick anybody past
John Jones.
John Jones? Ooh. Yeah, that'd be cool to watch.
I came to Jackson Wink because I wanted to train with him and I wanted to see where I meshed up because at the end of the day, I'm only here to do it against the best. Why am I doing this? Well, I'm doing this because I want to eradicate childhood malnutrition from the globe. And every time I fight, I dedicate my fights to that cause. And what better mountain to conquer than the guy that everybody thinks is unbeatable. I think when I am on, I'm unbeatable. When I'm
Absolutely.
focused, when I'm on, I don't think anybody can fucking touch me. And everybody, when I bring up John Jones, they go, oh boy, that's a tough wow. Shut the fuck up. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't put doubt in me. I don't doubt myself. My coaches don't doubt me. They know what it is when I'm on. I challenge anybody. I'll fight anybody when I'm on at any weight right now. I do not care.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love to hear that. So, look, can you talk more about your charity, man? Because I feel like it's a great cause, and I feel like more people need to know about it because you're doing a great thing and you're providing a lot of meals for a lot of kids that deserve it.
Yeah, so ultimately the company's name is Alovea, 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 A Love A. And you can go to alovea.com to check out what we do. We do food technology. We do proprietary food technology. What does that mean? That means everything that is on the planet Earth can be used to heal the body. We tap into the science of food. So one of our food technologies is an anti-inflammatory that gave me my career back. When I was wrestling at the University of Minnesota, I suffered my 5th head injury. I can't use the medical term because the medical industry owns the word. It rhymes with rain, but it starts with a P. I can't say what the medical term is that I suffered from, but I can tell you that it is inflammation of the brain. Inflammation of the brain. And I was told I'd never compete again. I was out for 3.5 months. I lost 30 pounds of muscle that I put on during my redshirt year to hopefully compete the next year. I was forgetting what I was reading. I could not go out in public because all of a sudden I would have weird panic attacks. I lived in Minnesota, so when the sun was out and it hit the snow would hit my eyes and would fuck me up. I had heard about this all-natural anti-inflammatory from my buddy who had heard about this company. Within 2.5 weeks of taking it, I was medically cleared to wrestle, and I've had no head injuries or post-head injury problems since.
Wow.
We took that company from 300 customers to over 30,000 in the Midwest a couple of years ago. Then a gentleman named Sam Castor, he had ran a company called Manatech. Manatech was damn near just as big as the UFC was, but in the early 90s, going into the 2000s, for another food technology called Ace Mannin. Ace Mannin is found in aloe vera and mother's breast milk. And what it does in the human body is it turns on the immune system like nothing else because it helps the body create more stem cells naturally. So he was seeing, and they became the company that they did off of this technology. So they had life-changing results. You can go look at some of the people who are still a part of that company today, hear about the life-changing technology. And he ended up wanting to feed children. They started to donate this technology in the early 2000s, but they were a public company. So when 2008 hit and the crash hit, they had to stop their donations. Why? Because everybody was affected, including business. He went to his shareholders and said, clearly, I think we could make a dent in malnutrition if we start a buy one, nourish two model. If we can start taking our massive customer base that made us this big of a company and essentially donate 1 for 1 and then give this Ace Mannin technology to a child in need, we could effectively, potentially, start eradicating childhood malnutrition from the globe. Because they were a public company, guess what a shareholder said? No, because they had to protect shareholder interest. So he left that company, multi-billion-dollar company.
Good for him.
Hundreds of millions of dollars he left on the table, and he said, I'm going to find, God is going to provide me something else. Well, he met our old president at a food technology summit. And a couple months went by after he left that company, and the guy who he essentially founded that technology with, who he helped, kind of curate the science with at Carrington Labs, that scientist came back to him and said, Sam, you're never going to guess what happened. We found a way to make that Ace Mannin that you have 4 times more bioavailable than the last that you had. So remember how big that company was, right? He said, now it's 4 times stronger. Sam says, what are you going to do with that technology? What are you going to do with the patent? He says, I don't know. He says, you're going to donate it to me and I'm going to feed the world's children with it. I'm going to save the world's children with it. So he met our company. He met our ex-president at our company. at a food technology summit. They got to talking. He heard about our all-natural anti-inflammatory, and he says, I need to see the science behind that. Saw the science, decided he wanted to buy out the company outright, infuse all of our products with the Ace Mannin that he has now. And so now all of our products and our technology feature that Ace Mannin, and we've donated almost 50 million servings to date to children in need based off of our customer base and people that we've helped. So it's been pretty freaking awesome.
That's amazing, man. And that's something that, no matter what happens for the rest of your life, you can hang your hat on that alone and be a legend.
I mean, you could hear the passion behind what he's talking about and like just how much you feel it. The power coming through your words there is really something different when you help.
You want to know why? You want to know why? It's because I'm impatient. Because for the longest time, I've been doing this for 8 years. I've been a part of this company for 8 years. I've been trying to tell people about inflammation and how it's the root cause of every bad thing in your body. And lo and behold, the government and some agencies decided to tell people to do something for their health that only caused inflammation. And we've seen now what that's led to in many millions of people's lives. I have been putting it all on the line for humanity, putting my body, moved away from my family, moved away from my children to try and get this message out to people. And yet I got people like Logan Paul and KSI that are promoting a drink that literally causes inflammation in the body, that literally does nothing that is substantial and beneficial, while we have proprietary food technology that nobody else has. Yeah, I'm starting to get a little impatient because I got to watch people die suddenly and drop like flies. And then we got to act like there's no reason for it when the reason is inflammation. And our company has the #1 anti-inflammatory on the fucking planet that comes from food that literally does nothing but good for the body, that infuses it with Ace Mannin technology that creates more stem cells in the body. Everybody should be on this technology. Yeah, I'm a little pissed. Yeah,
and that drink is dog shit, by the way.
Yeah,
so
it's really bad.
So it's like I'm kind of just fed up with the world, bro. Like we talked about it earlier. We got Doja Cat and we got all these celebrities that bend over and suck dick in Hollywood to get where they are. I'm way more talented than any of these motherfuckers. I make my own beats. I write my own shit. I've been doing it for years. I'm the best in the world at what I do, and I do me. And
fuck yeah.
So
I love it.
I got a question. You were talking about the people that are kind of blind to seeing that inflammation is a root cause of this. What do you suggest to those that are looking to take steps for their health, from that type of standpoint?
Get on Alabama. Watch what happens. My buddy Skunkle Phil. Skunkle Phil is the gentleman behind this. If you guys followed me online, you would know that just Jimmy Kimmel Challenge got 11 million views, and the hashtag still has 11 million views on TikTok with none of the videos up there because they got me the fuck out of here. I'm on my 4th account. They've shadow banned my hashtag King Bau hashtag. Whenever I post a video using my hashtags, they immediately flag it. So Skunkle Phil is the voice behind this. One second. My bad. My apologies.
Go ahead. You're cooking right now. We like it.
Yeah, you cooking, bro.
We like cooking. We love you
cooking, bro.
This.
What you doing, Jimmy Kimmel? What you doing, Jimmy Kimmel? Where's the list, motherfucker?
So we made that beat for the Jimmy Kimmel Challenge, and that was kind of the staple that blew it up. That's Skunkle Phil. Skunkle Phil came up and met me. He's from Mesa, Arizona. He's three hours away. And when I met him, he was damn near dying. You can go on my Rumble channel and see our first interview under my history interview series, where I just talk to everyday people who I believe we are making history. So he's on there. My audio engineer is on there. And I tell the story of me. And Skunkle Phil came up and he was damn near dying. That was about 9 months ago. And he's been on the product now for 6 months. He's healthier than he's ever been. Doesn't go to the chiropractor anymore. No more discomfort. A lot of his issues, he had a really bad cough because of all the gunk in his lungs. And he did a lot of damage to his body in his earlier years. And now if you go on his page, which I share all the time on my social media, you can see how healthy he's got and how grateful he is. And now because he got healthy, he's also saving children. What better model? What better model to make money? What better model to help people And what better model to assist the world?
Right. I love it. I love it, man. And how does it taste? Like, what's the taste like? What's the consistency of it? Like,
Incredible. All of our products taste incredible. It's formulated. Our formulators are top notch. We got the #1 formulator in all of direct sales to come out of retirement because he wanted to make a product for us. That product is called Focus Plus. It's a nootropic, and it has our Ace Mannin. All of our products have the Ace Mannin technology in them, the stem cell technology.
Sure.
So yeah, you're getting one of the most powerful nootropics on the world by the #1 curator in the world, formulator in the world, and yeah, it's just, bro, it's like nothing else. And that's why I'm so passionate, bro, because my goal is to leave a dent in consciousness. My goal is to be the reason that no child dies from malnutrition. If we can get to 3 million monthly customers a month, taking 2 servings of our product, we essentially will eradicate childhood malnutrition from the globe. So, and we'll get to the 6 million children that die every year, right? Because 6 million children die from malnutrition a year. So if we can link 3 million customers to 2 servings a month, then we win.
6 million.
So
Right.
it's done.
And I think this is just an amazing thing. If MoSports can help in any way with aloe vera, you got us.
Yeah.
I got you.
Obviously.
No, hey, bro, I'm telling you, we can work together. And I'm telling you, in the future, very soon in the future, we saw what happened with Big Pharma. We're seeing what's happening with Big Pharma right now. We're seeing how nobody trusts them anymore. I've been waiting for this moment my entire life, bro. I've been waiting for the last 10 years. I've been waiting for this exact moment so that now we can have a calculated takeover, literally. And I'm telling you, everybody, you guys included, can participate. And the dent that we leave on humanity, imagine being able to make money by helping others, and then by then tracking how much of an impact you have. I've sent over 1 million servings of nourishment to children through this program, and it's trackable. Imagine in the future, if you do not have a social component to your business, it will be malpractice. Why make billions of dollars and not do shit about it, not give shit back to humanity? You understand? These companies can make billions of dollars and then cause inflammation, the root cause of all disease. And it's in their fucking science. They didn't want to show us. They didn't want to show us all the pages of data that they had on the you know what. Why?
Right.
Because they could see that it killed people. They could see what it did to people. We know what it did to people.
And then sold us a solution.
Facts. And I can show you our science that they try to censor, obviously, because I have to even watch what I say. Because I have to watch what I say, and otherwise they could shut us down as a company because I'm making medical claims. This has been censorship for years, bro. You wonder why you haven't heard about this technology? Because they've been censoring people like me for years. If I could just come out right and tell you what it does, or come out right and tell you the stories that we have, everybody would do this tomorrow. You would get all of your family members on this tomorrow. Anybody suffering anything, anybody suffering any medical thing, I have thousands of people that I could point you to right now who have dealt with the unfathomable. And I could show you how Ace Mannin, and there's already 140 peer-reviewed studies on this shit. I could show you how it effectively turns on the immune system for the immune system to deal with all of this. That's why I'm annoyed. That's why I'm fed up, because I don't have the platform that I need to reach millions of people instantaneously to change everything. The moment I get the platform, I change everything, and this shit is done. Fuck Hollywood. We expose them all. Suck my dick if you're into evil. If you're sacrificing children, I want all the smoke. I don't give a fuck. I'm willing to say this in front of Jay-Z. I'm willing to say this in front of Marina Abramovich or whatever the fuck her name is. It don't matter. Any of that spirit cooking, I'm willing to say it to all of them. You understand? I don't care. War is war. This is war to me. So let it be war.
I heard that, man. My boy
cooking.
And it ain't spirit cooking, that's for sure. So let's get back to Game Bread. The main event is Wordham versus Dos Santos. What's your predictions on that?
Oof. You know, I would say from past experience that Dos Santos would maybe be the better striker, right? And he looks like he got massive. Like, you know, I don't know. I don't know if the USADA is a part of this. I'm not insinuating nothing. I take food technology. That's why I look as good as I do. But I think that it's probably leaning towards him because he also looks like the bigger fighter. But Ward Doom is so slick that if it goes to the ground, you can never count him out, right?
Right.
And it's easier to do submissions in bare knuckle because you don't have the gloves.
Right.
The finish rate is so much higher in bare knuckle because the gloves aren't a factor, right? When you get a choke or when you just have different grips. If I get a hold of you and I can wrestle you or I can do whatever, it really works out in grappler's favor. So, if he cannot get touched and take it to the ground, maybe we're doomed. But if we're doomed touches him, because again, one jab you feel, bro.
Yeah.
I got hit on the ground the last time. Just like this. I got hit with some basic small hammer fists. I'm like, oh shit, that'll wake you up. You know what I'm saying? So it's yeah, you feel everything, bro. You feel everything.
Okay. All right. Dope.
I've got to ask, is there anybody out there that you kind of model your fighting style after, or anybody that you looked up to from a fighting standpoint?
I worship Bruce Lee and the samurai growing up.
Oh.
I wrote a paper on Bruce Lee in the 4th grade. I wrote a paper before I knew what the UFC was. I wrote a paper on Bruce Lee's philosophy and wanting to create a sport where essentially we could take wrestling, because I was a wrestler growing up. If I could take wrestlers and put them against boxers and then put them against people in taekwondo and karate, I want to do that. And then the next year I was at Cashwise Liquor after church, because every time I was a good boy for the week, I could rent a fucking video game. I had a Sega Dreamcast and I saw the UFC had a video game and I was like, what the fuck is this? And it looked real. It looked like the title looked like real people. So I picked it up. Lo and behold, I found out it was a real thing. And I was like, if this is real, then I'm going to do it. Lo and behold, here we are many years later. I was 5th grade to now. When I first started watching fighting, I felt like Anderson Silva embodied Bruce Lee's kind of philosophy the most.
Mm-hmm.
He had knockout wins. He had a win over Cale Sonnen and many others with submissions, right? So I felt like he kind of embodied that, but he missed what I had, which was the wrestling. So I feel like I am an Anderson Silva that can wrestle, and I've been told that by many people.
Dope. I love to see it.
Yeah.
And what's your path? Like, do you want to stay in bare knuckle or do you want?
I think I do. I think I do because it's the most intense and it's the most real. And my whole thing is like, I want to be. Hear me out. Do I want to fight Israel Adesanya? Yep. I think though, by becoming the biggest entertainer and influencer on the planet by the end of the year, I do that. I can do it, and I can do it on my own. I have a couple things in the works where I feel like I'll be able to fight whoever the fuck I want to very, very soon.
Well, you could probably create your own card, just like the Pauls.
Yep.
That's always a path as well. You get the right promoters behind you.
That's how we did it. That's how we did it. Create for you. So that's how I did the daylight battle. I did the daylight battle by offering all of the creators, all the battle rappers, including Daylight, their footage, their intellectual rights to their footage.
Yeah, because they usually don't get theirs, right?
Facts.
Right.
All these other promotions own it.
Yeah.
I don't own this fight. Who owns this fight? You just said who owns this fight. What happens? My company is called Create for You, and that's what we do. We give content creators the exclusive rights to the intellectual property of their shit. The next phase of Create for You is building the actual platform where content creators will be able to buy and sell or lease or do whatever with their content. That's the point.
Dope. I love that too. I love the concept of that. That's fucking awesome because there's a lot of content creators, musical artists, a lot of different even podcasters that are getting fucked. Yeah, they're getting fucked big time.
In 2012,
contracts, they have no fucking clue what they're getting themselves into. And
in 2014, my audio engineer, his name's Casey Golden. He used to work with the Black Eyed Peas. He's good friends with a lot of very, very powerful people. in the industry. He still has his connections, but he decided to get out of his mainstream deal back in the day when they wanted to make him the PG kind of Eminem. He was a white rapper. He's very, very, very talented. But they wanted to make him like the PG version of him. And he said, fuck you, and got out of his record deal and decided to open up one of the most successful studios now in the Twin Cities called Good Look Studios, where I still work out of to this day. And in 2014, I got approached by a company that wanted to essentially buy out my catalog, or own my catalog to, do sync licensing and all this other stuff.
Right.
But I showed Casey the contract. I showed them, what they were offering me. He's like, Joel, don't sign this shit. And I'm like, why? He's like, well, you make all of your own beats to own your shit, right? And I'm like, yeah, I make, that's why I do everything myself. And he goes, okay, if you sign this, you're giving them 70%. So they own 70% of everything that they'll ever bring in, and they'll give you 30. So their hopes is that you get in a movie, they'll, you'll make that they make $1 million, you'll get 300,000.
Right.
Or if you do it independently, you'll own all of that. You'll be able to make residuals on it. This is what Prince fought for. Prince is obviously, an inspiration I'm from Minnesota. Prince is obviously an inspiration. I wanted to impact the world with my music, kind of like Prince. I believe that this next album, it's undeniable. That's why we're the undeniables, and it's going to happen. But after that, I stepped back and I said, fuck Hollywood, fuck all these people. I'm going to do this myself. I'm never going to sell out. And now I've had people, I just had Wiz Khalifa's music director. Wiz Khalifa was in town. He was training at Jackson Wink here with Six Gun Gibson, and his music director ended up hearing some of the demos, just the demos, no mixes, no masters, just the demos of this new music. And he was blown away. Blown away.
I'm excited to hear it, for real.
Yeah. I talk a lot of shit. I could, yes. Watch what the fuck happens. Watch what happens. We will take over everything, and you look at someone like, and this is why I get upset. This is why I get upset, and why I kind of, I'm singling out the Pauls, and they do music. They get millions of views to their music. They do sports drinks, make millions of dollars. My shit actually gives back to consciousness. I'm here to uplift and shift consciousness. The music is better. The talent is better. I'm one of the dopest rappers on the planet. And people will give me my flowers very, very soon. I don't just do this. Daylight battled me because he respects me. We're in talks still to this day, and we're going to continue to work together.
And Daylight is one of the most dopest, like spiritually active rappers in general, not just battle rappers, but just artists in general. He's so awakened and constantly shifting.
And he believes, and he's heard the new music, and he believes, I am here to do what I'm here to do. I am here to take over Hollywood. Yeah. I'm here to take over Hollywood. I'm here to take over everything, to give it all back to humanity. I always say that. My goal is to take over everything, to give it all back to humanity. I plan on being a billionaire too, but I'm going to live off of 1% of my income and donate the rest. And then I'm going to go live in the forest with all my people, and now everybody's going to fuck off. I'm going to raise my family. I'm going to raise my kids, and everybody else is going to fuck off. I was the reason. I was a reason that no child died from malnutrition. So since I did that, since I gave back to the world, and since I helped shift consciousness, fuck off and leave me alone.
There you go.
Let me just give back to the world and then go off. Fuck you, Bill Gates.
There you go.
Hell yeah, brother. Yo, King Bau, man, this was an excellent interview. I love to hear. I'm loving everything that you're talking about, man.
I definitely want to have him on after the fight as well.
Yeah, bro. You're more than welcome to come by anytime, man. You're a brother to us, and
appreciate you.
I appreciate my movies for linking us as well. Yeah. They're a great group of people too over there, man.
Yeah, we're working on them. We're working with them with Create For You too. So you might see the whole goal is Daylight versus Loaded Lux on My Movies Plus.
Okay,
through
I would
Create
love
For
that.
You.
I would love that.
Let's do it.
That would be a sick battle.
Hell yeah. We always got your back with any support, anything you need. Most sports community always got your back. King Bau.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you
I
again.
appreciate you, King Bau. Yo, plug yourself in. Where can we find you at, King Bau?
Well, I'm shadow banned as a bitch on all platforms. They got my TikTok the fuck out of here many times, and yeah, so it's _KING King Bau BAU on Instagram. And yeah, you probably won't see any of my shit. My last post got 100 likes. I have 42,000 followers, and my last post got 100 likes. What the fuck does that say? It was a fight post.
Well, we're in the same club. We get shadow banned all the fucking time. So
get it.
I mean, we understand. We're here.
Yeah, that's why we're about to nuke the internet. So watch September 8th, this Friday, as we nuke the fucking internet, and they try and censor this. They're not going to be able to. So Mark Zuckerberg,
I'm gonna be watching.
Eat a dick.
Watching.
Eat a dick, Mark Zuckerberg. Eat a dick, Meta. Eat a dick, Facebook, Instagram, all of you. Try and censor what's about to happen. Try.
Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing this, man. King Bau, once again, I appreciate you, gang. You be good. Good luck to you. And be safe, brother.
Sir.
What an interview, man.
Bro, that was awesome.
That was
so cool, bro. I could have just listened like for the rest of the night, bro. I was locked in. I was locked in. I really
that was fucking cool.
That made me feel like maybe we should have just let him rock out. Though.
I mean, we did.
Bro,
we let him cook.
Yeah, he was cooking.
We let him cook, and I loved it. I loved every part of it.
Yeah, no,
honestly.
I definitely want to hear some more. That's why I was like, yo, we gotta have bro back after the
and
fight.
The charity, the food technology,
that's great.
Is really what excites me the most.
That's what I really want him.
That's what I really want to get into with him more than anything is helping these kids, bro.
Yeah,
because these kids in these third world countries are not living correct. They're and like you said, inflammation is a huge problem.
Bro,
in this world.
This red 40, these artificial colorings. Bro. I mean, it's a deep rabbit hole. If you guys are not informed, I mean, that even ties in like to my Monday motivation too, and how much I talk about, health and fitness and stuff like that, like living a healthier lifestyle. It starts with staying informed and staying knowledgeable. And that's one thing that King Bau really represents. So I fucked with it. He was
absolutely
very intelligent dude.
Very, very smart, man. He's locked in.
He's locked in. Yeah, he's locked in with his consciousness. I respect that.
You can't do nothing but respect that, man. That's love right there. But let's get into football.
It's time.
It is football season. That was intense, man, but I loved it, man. That was good. That was good shit.
Yeah.
That was good fucking shit. But let's get into the week 1 preview.
Let's go.
Thursday night football starts in 2 fucking days. All right. And we got the Lions and the fucking Chiefs starting it off.
Travis Kelce out.
Travis Kelce
might be out. Might be.
It's looking like it.
It looks like it.
He hyperextends his knee. In practice today?
There was even reports like they're looking at it to see if this is an ACL.
Yes, I'm pretty sure they did give a report to say his ACL is fine and intact, and there's nothing wrong with his ACL, but he definitely hyperextended his knee. Usually a hyperextension, you're out for about a week.
Bro,
right?
The thing is, though, whenever I hear hyperextension, sometimes I think of the KD when he kind of got like hit by Zaza. Remember, he fell into KD's knee and he hyperextended it that way. I don't know. Sometimes it can be a little bit deeper. It sounds like it's not that bad, but it's still concerning. I saw something with his left leg, right? He's had 3 different left knee injuries. So it's really, really important to find out which knee it is, because if it is the left, this could be something, re-triggering a former meniscal tear, anything of that sort. So I don't know. I'd be holding my breath if I'm a Chiefs fan.
That's tough.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting even for fantasy owners. You have no fucking clue what's about to go on for Travis Kelce owners. I have no clue what's about to happen with him.
Shit, the Chiefs in general, like that's like their
that's a big piece.
That's it.
That's
the piece. It is because you were okay with letting Tyreek Hill go because you had Travis Kelce, who's your wide receiver 1, and then you were like, all right, I could fill in holes anywhere else. This guy goes down.
That's a problem.
That's an issue. Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't think Pat Mahomes can go out there and single-handedly win football games.
He absolutely can.
He absolutely can.
Him and Andy Reid for sure.
Bro,
him and Andy Reid for sure.
Him and Andy Reid will absolutely cook. We were just talking about.
It's just tough. It's like who can they go to? They got the sophomore running back Isaiah Pacheco.
You got Rashee Rice, who we were talking about earlier.
Justin Ross.
McKinnon.
Sky Moore. Tony. But
versatile pieces, very versatile.
We don't know where that ball's going, and we're really not going to know where the ball's going on Thursday, especially with Travis Kelce, if probably out. And I've always said this with the Chiefs: you can plug and play anybody that you want with Patrick Mahomes, but he needs that Travis Kelce.
That's
with
a
him, no
safety
matter
blanket,
what.
bro. That's
That's what he needs. That's his go-to.
And
No matter what. Without him, I'm very intrigued to see how Patty plays without
I wonder
Kelce.
what the spread's going to be now, because I definitely think the Lions are going to cover now.
Yeah, the
Travis
lines
out.
were at +6.5 before the news. I was gonna
I like
smash.
that,
I was going to smash by a point and bring it up to 7.5.
I liked when you said 7.5.
7.5 Lions plus. I was loving that even with Kelce.
Yeah.
I'm gonna imagine that's gonna go down to about 4.5, 3.5 now because of this news.
So that's a spread game for sure. They might even get that.
It's
I'm gonna say they might
5.5
get the
now.
upset.
It's 5.5 now.
5.5.
I'm still saying buy the 2 points. Whatever it is, buy the fucking 2 points. Make it 7.5. I like the Lions plus 7.5. I still think the Chiefs win. Very close game. I still think the over hits. What's the over under on this?
This one's
50?
sitting at 52.5.
52.5. That's gonna go down to the wire. I'm not gonna lie,
Mm.
especially without Kelce. The under might hit on that, honestly. Actually, not. No,
no.
I still think the over's gonna hit. You know how Vegas is. I think Vegas is gonna let everybody eat on Thursday.
Sneaky bet for me, especially if Travis Kelce's out. Patrick Mahomes anytime touchdown to run one in at +450.
Patty to run one in.
Patty to run one in.
Interesting.
I think we could get that little, that pump fake that he does, and then all of a sudden,
He just shakes himself in.
I can see it.
I think
Where did the Detroit Lions lack in their defense? That linebacking core, right? That's the only place that they're a little bit lackluster. There's not going to be anybody specific to QB spy on Patrick Mahomes, and he's shifty as is.
Right. So, I mean, what's the overall outcome of the game? I think the Lions are going to fucking battle with him.
I think so too.
I think Gibbs is going to have himself a fucking game, by the way. This is the
y'all sold on him?
I am 100.
big on him.
I am very big on Jahmyr Gibbs.
I don't know if I'm sold on. He got to show me something.
This
is the NFL now.
has this potential.
This is the NFL now.
Welcome to the
I
Lions.
heard that. But he is my number 2 pick for offensive rookie of the year besides Zay Flowers. Because they lost DeAndre Swift. They lost Jamal Williams. And those two combined had the most fantasy points out of any running back duo in the NFL.
Yeah, 'cause they used to run
Now it's just really, they have David Montgomery, but they're going to use Jahmyr Gibbs more ways than they use DeAndre Swift. They're going to have him in the slot. They're going to have him as an Austin Eckler type in the backfield. And they're going to have him as a slot wide receiver on top of that.
There's no
He's going to be a PPR monster.
You got to show
Monster.
Yeah, the thing is like even skill wise, I mean, I think he's incredibly talented, but even if he wasn't insanely talented, the thing is they're setting him up for
He's gonna get the volume.
Insane amount of volume.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
That's pretty much. Nah, I can't say that.
And that's what you need in fantasy. I'm just talking from a fantasy standpoint. As a regular player, I think he's still going to be awesome. I still think he could win Offensive Rookie of the Year. Would not be surprised if it happens.
And Chiefs don't have Chris Jones too, so
Yeah, that matters.
True.
he's still sitting out. He's still sitting out.
That matters. So who y'all taking?
Chiefs. With that being said, still as long as they got Pat Mahomes, man.
Chiefs winning drive. What else is new, right?
Yeah, Chiefs by 3. I got.
Chiefs by 3.
It's not gonna be no crazy.
Lions go up with like 2 minutes left, and the Chiefs
Signature
Patty moments. You know how it goes. You know how it goes in a prime time first game or last game of the season. You know what Patty's gonna do. You know the script. We all know the script here, guys. Come on, let's not be fucking stupid here. Golf is gonna have himself a fucking game. He's gonna throw for over 300 yards. By the way, Amon-Ra's gonna have a great game too. I feel like. And who's their number 2 wide receiver? Marvin Jones? No, right?
Well, they had. Oh no, they didn't even have Chark anymore. Chark is gone.
They got some.
He got traded where?
They got somebody at that
He's in
number 2
Carolina.
wide receiver that could be good as well. You know who is low key gonna be tough for the Lions? Laporta, the tight end. Nobody's talking about Laporta either. I bet you he has himself a season too. The Lions could be very tough.
The Lions can be tough. I like
Gibbs
Lions.
is 450 to score.
Plus 450 to score. I like
Yeah.
that.
That's insane.
I like that.
And Amon-Ra plus 400. Those are high anytime touchdown.
Yeah, that's what like.
I don't know.
That seems like a
Oh, no,
They're
like I
not
said,
gonna store like that.
they're acting like the under's gonna hit. But like I
Yeah.
said, I think Vegas is gonna let everybody eat
Thursday.
this Thursday, and then they're gonna cook
They're coming
everybody
for
on
pockets
Sunday.
on
So
Sunday.
Then they're
same-
gonna
so-
cook
so
everybody
same game
with their
parlay.
winnings on Sundays because they're gonna take all their winnings on Thursday, roll it into Sunday with crazy fucking stupid ass parlays, and everybody's gonna get fucking smacked around.
A lot of anytime touchdown parlays.
Oh yeah,
All right.
All right, let's move on to the next game: Bengals versus Browns.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson, you got to prove something this year. You
Yeah.
freaking
This is
bump.
it.
You
This
freak. You freak.
Freak boy, freak boy.
Oh, I mean that those are first touchdown odds. That's a
Oh.
big difference. Okay.
Oh, first touchdown. Okay,
That
I
was
was
like a.
crazy.
all right,
Like,
that makes
don't
sense.
the Lions always run the ball in red zone? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah. But Bengals Browns 2.5 point spread favoring the Bengals. Browns are at home. Over under 47.5. I mean, I don't know. This Deshaun Watson, this is do or die in terms of like you being on fraud watch. Like we gotta
It
see.
don't matter. He got that bread.
We gotta see that.
That's for sure.
You
So
got the
this is
bread
what I
and the
feel
sauce.
about the Browns. You know, obviously they didn't have the chemistry last year. I think Nick Chubb could be the #1 running back in fantasy this year
I think he will.
Oh, I said that like 2 weeks when we did
because
the preview.
there's no more Kareem Hunt. He has everything to himself.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He's gonna
Browns
get
line
all
is
the passes.
fantastic.
He's going to get all the runs. He's going to get all the goal line looks. Chubb is going to be absolutely him this year. Deshaun Watson finally has a full offseason with Amari Cooper to have chemistry.
Might bring Amari Cooper back.
Amari Cooper might have a fucking real good season this year.
I was really. I wish I
Elijah
got him in
Moore,
fantasy.
they brought in. And you guys know how I feel about Donovan Peoples-Jones. I think he's an
Yeah.
absolute beast. All right. He's very slept on, one of the most underrated receivers, I feel like, in the game. Look, I think the Bengals win the game.
Wait,
Duh,
hold
right.
on now. I mean, talk to me. What's up with Joe Burrow? He's questionable.
He plays. He plays.
Mm,
He plays. He's fine.
What happened? His knee was fucked up.
He
His
fucked his
calf.
knee up
His
like
calf.
5 weeks ago.
Mm.
He
Yeah.
strained his calf. I'm
First
not-
day of
notorious-
training camp.
But he's
First day of
notorious for leg injuries too, though.
He is.
So
He is.
Think about it. Just
Yes.
run him out the shotgun instead of having him drop back. If it's really like if you're concerned about him re-injuring it,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
quick
really-
little quick.
Yeah.
Quick.
That's
pass
it. So what? Who are we
I got
taking
the
for this
Bengals
game?
still.
You got the Bengals minus 2.5. Do they cover?
That's it. That's the spread. 2.5.
The Browns are home, so they get that 3
Okay. Yeah, I still got the Bengals. I think the Bengals are the favorite still. But it's a divisional game,
Yeah, you never know.
and
And
it's
it's
going to be
week
the
one.
first week.
Thursday.
It's week 1, bro.
Listen,
It's week 1, bro. That's all I gotta say. It's week 1. You never
It's
know.
gonna be upsets.
There's going to be a lot of upsets on Sunday.
Jamar
Just
Chase
letting y'all know.
minus 105. Just book it, bro. Just throw the crib on it at minus 105.
Yeah.
Bro, those be the games where, like the first week is when the important people don't score. Like it's weird.
It's always a fucked up week. I'm telling you, Vegas likes to eat on that first Sunday. They like to get right.
Yeah,
But I still got Bengals should win, but I wouldn't be surprised if they lost. That's all I'm saying. Jags, Colts. I think this won't be close at all.
This one is kind of a stinker, in my opinion. I mean, it's just going to be what do we see about
Nah.
Anthony Richardson in his debut, and then we know the Jags are about to run it up offensively.
What if he's nice though, bro? What if he fucks
I
up?
mean, I
He's
hope
an
he is.
athlete, bro.
He's
I don't
good.
have no problem with it. I don't think people like hate him. I'm just like,
Well, a lot of people hate on him because he wasn't fucking good at Florida. He wasn't that good, bro.
Yeah,
They didn't win at all. So, I mean, does he have the intangibles? Yes.
yeah.
Does he have the potential? Yes. But like, I need to see it. Just like you need to see Deshaun Watson. I need to see AR.
Yeah.
I need to see what
Yeah,
he
that's a
does.
fact,
You
yeah.
know?
I didn't see any rookie in any
Sure.
NFL on any NFL team that's starting,
Yep.
and they don't have no Jonathan Taylor. He's still out for 4
yeah,
weeks.
at
JT's
least 4
gone.
weeks. So like,
Yep.
yeah. I mean, I'm just looking for the
And
spread.
he'll
right now.
probably fuck around and sit out for the rest of the year.
4.5 point spread. I'm taking Jags minus 4.5.
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah, that's looking a little too easy. It sounds a little trappy in my opinion.
Week 1, we're thinking
It is
they're already coming
trappy.
with the trap.
4.5. That's it.
Yeah,
You know, that's it. Like, all right.
I
You
mean, it
know,
says he was
What's the-
mid
what's
at
the-
Florida. I'm rooting for him though.
What's the money line for them?
Facts. There's minus 2 something. Yeah,
Mm.
minus 240. No value there. I'm taking the 4.5. I think.
I like the 4.5. It's just trappy, man.
Calvin
know.
Ridley.
Calvin Ridley's gonna have a day.
Calvin
You know how I feel about
Etienne's gonna
Calvin
have
Ridley.
I think Etienne's gonna have a day too.
He's gonna have a season in general. I think he has the potential to be a top 5 wide receiver in this league this year, even top 3 if it gets real crazy. He has the best quarterback he's ever had. We're talking about old Matt Ryan here, you know.
No, yeah, it's up.
Trevor Lawrence is him, you know. So
It's definitely up.
and they got weapons over there.
He's
you
got
know,
a little.
they got
chip on his
Chark.
shoulder.
I mean, not Chark. They got Christian Kirk over there.
You got Christian Kirk. You got
ETN.
Evan Ingram,
Zay
who's
Jones, right?
respectable
Zay
at
Jones.
this point. Yeah.
Yep.
Tank Bigsby. I
I'll
like
never
Tank
respect
Bigsby,
him,
baby.
man.
I love the name.
I
Honestly,
don't know why you even said that about Evan Ingram.
why
He was tough
good,
last year.
bro. He was good for them. And it obviously doesn't feel good as a Giants fan to say that he was good, but he's been good.
He just needed a change of scenery.
Yeah,
obviously.
and that's the second year in a row where he's been good in that offense. Year 1 wasn't just a fluke, so it's like I got to give him some respect.
Absolutely. So obviously, I got Jags minus 4.5.
I wouldn't take any
Jags
time
minus
touchdowns for them either.
Ridley anytime touchdown would be cool. I'll take it.
Fuck around, be Kirk.
It could be Kirk.
That's who
Right.
Chark is not in Detroit. He's in Carolina now.
Yeah, Chark is in Carolina
And he's
with
hurt.
Thielen.
So,
Yeah.
but all right, that game kind of stinks. But moving on.
Bucks Vikings, another stinker. I think it's just gonna be a
Sucks.
fucking smack around by the Vikings. Justin Jefferson's gonna fucking go crazy.
Sucks.
Jordan Addison is a dog, obviously. Madison. People are sleeping on Alex Madison.
He's
all right?
falling in a lot of drafts.
A lot. He's getting took in the 5th, 6th round in a lot of
He's
drafts,
an RB1.
and he could probably be top 10 running back easily.
Easily, bro.
Easily.
RB1 with all the volume, no Dalvin Cook share in the backfield. I really, really like
Anytime he played when Dalvin Cook was hurt, he replicated everything that he did.
it.
He ate every time. And I just don't think it'll be any different.
Yep.
That offense is loaded. Obviously, the Vikings defense is garbage, but they're going against Baker Mayfield.
Yep.
So
I think I'm going to smack the under in that game. It's 45.5. Vikings are going to put up 21-24 in my opinion, and we're getting 10 out of the Tampa Bay Bucks.
my Vikings defense fucking sucks, though, man. Baker Mayfield could fuck around and get
You think
20
Big
points on the
bake?
Vikings. Yeah, they could. They could.
A bake to Mike Evans, little fade. Yeah.
Well, so what's going on with Mike Evans? Let's talk about Mike Evans.
He's
real
sitting
quick,
out
too.
or
Well,
what?
one of Mike Evans or Chris Godwin, maybe even both. Somebody's going to be on the move by the end of the season. Don't be surprised when a team like the Giants, Patriots, teams that need a wide receiver one like that are in trade talk for either of these guys, and they should be, because if
He's
you're
him.
looking, I mean, they're both him. Like maybe Chris Godwin's had injury issues in the past, but regardless, you're getting a guy that's a wide receiver one and an instant difference maker.
The
So-
only thing that scares me as a Giants fan is, say we were to trade for Mike Evans, right? I mean, obviously he's year in, year out, 1,000-yard receiver.
Yep.
No, he hasn't had a year where he hasn't got 1,000 yards, right? We would have to re-sign him to a big contract.
Yeah.
And we would have to use all that money that we restructured with Daniel Jones for that.
And
I mean,
Darren Waller's making 17 M, so it's like it's tough, bro.
it's a lot of money, man, for a
lot of money.
30-year-old.
It is.
For a 30, he's not even 30. He's like
He's 30
32.
on the dot.
Oh, he's 30 on the dot? Yeah. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot of money. But it would take the Giants to another level. Let's just put it like that. I'm not going to say Super Bowl contenders. I'm not going to say all that crazy shit. But
Regardless,
Hey,
they
look,
want to
man,
see what
shit.
they have a quarterback first. That's
we got to
the big
see
thing.
how good we are without Mike Evans before we start pulling triggers here.
Yeah.
Because I think we're a good team.
But
So,
Bucks wise, they lose this week.
yeah, Bucks are getting fucked up.
They're gonna have one of the worst records.
They might have the worst record.
I
The
think
Cardinals will have the worst record, in my opinion. But
I think Baker Mayfield is going to lead them to mediocrity the first few weeks, and then they're going to be like, shit, bro.
Kyle Trask time.
We really want
Fucking-
Caleb Williams. Yeah.
Sucks, bro.
All right. Next game. I think this might be a little tighter. Titans Saints.
Oh my god, Titans gonna smoke them.
Think the Titans going to smoke the Saints?
Yes.
I don't
Listen,
know.
bro,
It's
that
going to be
Saints
tough.
offense ain't bad, bro.
Saints are looking
Who's their
cool.
quarterback?
Derek
Derek
Carr.
Oh yeah.
Jamal Williams with the start
Yeah, because
over Kamara.
he's
Well,
out for
Kamara's out.
3 games.
Kamara's out for 3 games.
Yeah,
Well,
But I mean, Derek Carr to Olave, Mike Thomas.
Mike
They
Thomas?
have Jimmy Graham back, who is looking to
Mm.
break the tight end record, by the way.
defense is still the defense for the Saints.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be in the Superdome.
Bro, I
Jimmy
think
Graham
the
moves the
Saints-
needle.
It doesn't.
It doesn't, but he's a body out there. But bro, Saints are -3. I like the Saints to win this game at -174. I think.
I like that too. I like the money line too. I think Derrick Henry's still going to do him. I want to see what D Hop to Tannehill looks like. That's going to be a very interesting dynamic as well.
God.
Traylon Burks sucks, but
yeah, he's ass.
I got the Saints.
I got the Saints as well.
I got the Saints.
All right, cool. Niners Steelers. This could be very interesting as
Nick
well.
Bosa's out. George Kittle's out.
The over/under's 40.5.
Two great defenses are going to be going at it.
Yeah,
That's
going to be a battle.
It's going
to be a grit and grind type of game.
I want to see what Pickett does, man, against a great defense, man. Can Pickens?
I think trap him, but
yeah, I think -2.5 is looking very appealing on the Niners side of things. Only -142. I'd be appealed by a little bit of a Niners parlay, and if you want to take the Saints on that as well, it goes up to +168.
I wonder what the prop line on a TJ Watt sack is.
Is that on here? Well, I thought
it should be on there, but it's hard to find. I bet.
It's not on FanDuel, and FanDuel's getting really stingy with some of these bets because they know, you know, they're catching on.
They don't like
no,
the snipers.
Keep betting the anytimers.
Yeah.
Keep betting the anytime touchdowns.
We're gonna give you a boost for it. We're gonna fucking do whatever it takes for you to fucking do stupid bets.
I think CMC has 2 touchdowns. One receiving, one rushing.
I like that.
Yeah, like they're pushing a Najee Harris Pickens anytimer with Steelers money line over for +1600. That's what's getting shoved down my throat.
Fuck off.
That's
dude.
disgusting,
Fuck
bro.
off.
You should be ashamed of yourselves.
If you take any of these like
promoted
promo bets or like parlay boosts and shit like that, like you don't deserve to win money, bro.
No.
Sorry, bro.
I think this is going to be a good warm-up game for Brock Purdy, though.
It will.
Against a good defense.
It should, yeah, because they're good, but they're not they're not like
they're
top
not like
5.
crazy.
Yeah.
So
no, yes, they are top 5 defense.
You think the Steelers are top 5?
Absolutely.
Top 5, top 8.
No,
they're a top 5 defense.
They're like 7 to 9.
Top 5 defense, easily top 5 defense.
Top 8. Yeah.
I guess we'll see against Brock Purdy, and we'll see how his arm is.
And look, the Niners' offense is very good.
Yeah, no Kittle though. Like Ed
no
was
Kittle,
saying
okay,
earlier.
but you know,
I don't even.
The beginning of the year last year, Kittle didn't even start turning up last year until like week 12.
We don't turn up until the second half of the year anyway,
I think
so it
he's
doesn't
slightly
matter.
overrated.
Why?
Because you guys win without him.
Y'all do. Y'all definitely do.
Like it's not a noticeable difference when he's not on the field.
Yes,
Travis Kelce's out for the Chiefs. Huge
He's out
maker.
officially out.
No, but I'm saying if he's out, that's a big difference maker. George Kittle goes out. Oh, it's just Kittle getting hurt again. Back at it, going to our pieces. I don't know. Might be a hot
if
take.
we don't have him blocking, you get fucked on the edge.
Fair. That is
every single time.
That's fair.
That's what Kittle's like good for us for.
It's a great blocker.
He's a great blocker. He's
that's
like
fair. He's I guess the intangibles, the stuff that doesn't show up on a stat sheet. That's fair.
Well, I got the Niners though.
I have the Niners as well. I got
Niners money line. I think it's going to come down to the
spread. Yeah,
I think 142. Yeah, I don't mind that.
I think it comes down to the very end. It's going to be a very tough fought battle.
I have,
and the Niners. Some Niners will get hurt in this game too. I promise you. And some Steelers. Yeah, people are going to get hurt in this game.
I told y'all if you could grab Elijah Mitchell in the late rounds of fantasy draft, I mean, hey,
good handcuff.
It says plus 550 for San Fran defensive TD. Think it's worth putting a little something on, hoping for pick 6.
It's worth it.
It's not bad.
It's actually worth it.
It's not bad. But
strip sacks.
We're all riding with San Fran. But I have a request for the next game that we go over because I really just want to like not talk about this game, and I think we just get it out the way.
All right.
The worst game of the week, in my opinion.
Commanders
the Arizona Cardinals visiting.
Well, that was the
Washington
next. That was the next game anyway. This is a stinky stink game right here.
This is Commanders win.
I think the Commanders win too.
They're -7, bro. No Kyler. Don't forget, this is Josh Dobbs and the Arizona.
They had the Cardinals winning.
No,
the Cardinals are
Commanders.
The Commanders are -7.
A lot of I've been hearing a lot of good reviews about Sam Howell, man, it's kind of making me nervous. I can't lie because if Terry McLaurin actually has a great quarterback, there's been a lot of beef on Twitter, by the way, with Commanders and Eagles fans between who's better between McLaurin and Devontae Smith.
Come on.
And I'm like, bro, like,
Stop, bro. Scary Terry's.
I think
Years better
Terry's
than-
way better. I think
Like
Terry's
what?
better.
That's Terry.
I think
Absolutely.
Terry's better. And shame to fucking delusional ass Eagles fans for
Yeah,
thinking
that's
Devontae
nasty.
Smith
Double R,
is better.
talk to us
Like,
real
come
quick
on,
about
bro,
that.
like-
That's disgusting.
Like, let's be fucking
That is
real
kinda
here.
nasty.
They were like trying to show highlights of Devontae Smith's routes running, and then they're like, all right, let's look at
Well, you
Terry's
have-
route running.
Bro, Terry
Well,
is-
you have AJ Brown. You could do stuff like that.
And then they're like, oh, well, Terry can't make a catch like this. And they were showing the Reds when
It's
he
not
caught
fucking
the
Madden.
ball over two people,
Yeah.
two
It's not
Redskins.
Madden.
But
Bro,
then they're like,
Terry-
well, Terry did this when he did the fucking 360 catch over on the fucking sideline over his shoulders.
Terry's disgusting. bro.
Let's be
Terry,
fucking real here,
Terry's
bro.
had what? Carson Wentz, Taylor Heineke,
Dog shit.
like
That's what he's
Ryan
had.
Fitzpatrick.
He's had
come
nothing.
on,
He's
bro.
Had nothing.
he's the new D-Hop. 1,000-yard seasons for no reason.
Yeah, bring him to New York. All right, who you taking
Wish.
in that one?
Commanders.
Commanders -7.
Commanders -7.
All right.
I think they beat him by more than 7.
God bless Josh Dobbs and the tanking Cardinals. They're disgusting.
Yeah, they're gonna tank it out.
Yeah.
Texans Ravens.
Ravens. Lamar's gonna have a crazy ass game.
I'm excited to watch the Ravens, bro. I
I
can't
want a
lie.
connection with Odell.
I like an OBJ anytime.
Mm.
Bring him back. That'll be a good storyline. I think that'll be fun to watch. I want to see how DJ Stroud does. Obviously,
That's all the Texans really have.
I also want to see how good Damian Pierce is coming out of injury.
Yeah, Odell
um,
anytimers +240.
Who's?
Odell.
240
Yeah,
anytime.
that
I
with
like
the money
that.
line might be somewhat appealing, but they're -510. Never mind.
Yeah, so it's not gonna get it to +300.
Yeah.
and that's no value. Yeah, I mean, Ravens gonna whoop ass. What's the spread on that?
10.
Lamar anytime touchdown. What's Lamar anytime touchdown?
Lamar to run one in. Fuck, I just lost.
Probably something low.
I mean,
Mark
yeah,
Andrews
it's
is
probably
probably
something
low.
nuts. Yeah, just because they know, like the Texans' defense, bro, is just
Oh.
Lamar -110, Mark Andrews +140.
Yeah, I like
Ravens-
OBJ.
What about
I
Zay
mean-
Flowers?
Zay Flowers +220. I mean,
Damn.
it says the Ravens are going to blitz the fuck out of CJ. I kind of feel bad for the kid. Yeah, this is going to be like a welcome
It's
to
gonna
the
be
big
bad,
leagues
yeah.
type of game for CJ.
Maybe the
Stroud.
Ravens TD.
Hey, yeah,
defensive
that could be.
TD.
Yeah.
Maybe, but the Ravens' defense isn't really good at all. It's dog shit, actually.
Yeah,
It
we've
was
been
very
saying
bad
that's the
last
only-
year.
that's
Since
the
Wink
only-
left,
Well, that's
it's
because
been
they were all
ass.
injured last year, though.
Marcus Peters is still cooked chicken. We talked about how bad Marcus Peters has
That boy
been in his late
sucks.
years. Like
He
still-
doesn't suck. He's just washed.
he's really washed. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Ravens the fucking doors out. I don't know if they cover spread though.
Mm.
I think the Texans might get a backdoor cover.
Okay.
I can see that happening.
Yeah,
Garbage
I
time.
don't hate that.
I can see that happening.
I don't hate that. But we're all in on Baltimore, I think.
Yeah. Packers Bears. Now this is going to be a decent game right here. I like this game a lot. I like the Packers. Me
Like the
personally.
Bears. I think Justin Fields goes crazy.
I think Justin Fields will have a great game.
Justin Fields 2 touchdowns. That's what I'm thinking.
Rushing,
Yeah. Well, yeah.
all
2
rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, 2 rushing touchdowns and the Bears win. That's what I think.
Look, motherfuckers is sleeping on Jordan Love. I'm telling you that right now. Jordan Love is going to
What
be
squad
him.
goes to?
I don't even know where he went. I can't even tell you, bro. He's been sitting behind Aaron Rodgers for 4 years.
Jordan Love, he went to USC.
No, Utah, maybe.
I couldn't tell you.
I don't know.
Man, the
but-
Bears about to smoke them, bro. The
I
Packers
don't
are
think
done
so.
up.
I don't think so.
Justin
bro.
Fields 2+ touchdowns and Chicago money line is +1300. That's the Elijah
Uh.
Zelonki parlay right there.
The Zelonky wonky parlay.
Word. The wonky Zelonki. That's what we call
The
it.
wonky Zelonky.
But yeah,
This is a sick Negro.
But
I'm excited to see the Bears offense, DJ Moore, in that sense. And we're excited to obviously see what Jordan Love has in the tank. He's been good in the preseason, so it's going to be interesting for sure.
for sure.
1.5 point Chicago Bears spread.
Yeah, I like Packers money line.
I like Aaron Jones.
I like Packers spread. Give me Packers spread. Fuck it. I like a Christian Watson at any time too.
Yeah, AJ.
Christian Watson's gonna have him a fucking year. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And Romeo Dobbs. Watch. But Packers, Bears. All right. That's the first time
Utah
we really
State,
different.
I mean.
Utah State. I said Utah. I was close. But Raiders, Broncos. I think the Broncos beat the dog shit out the Raiders,
Yeah,
honestly.
this is really like how
No. The Broncos are hurt up bad. Like their best players are out.
Like
Judy, their corner.
Surtain?
No, the other
Surtain.
one. The safety.
Pat Surtain is on the field against
They're good.
Devontae Adams. That's all
That's
that really
the
matters to
matchup.
me.
That's the matchup.
That's really it.
That's the key to the game, honestly.
So who stops Josh? Their defense doesn't stop
Look,
Josh Jacobs.
yeah. I mean,
No.
yeah.
No.
The Broncos
No.
defense is top 5, bro.
they
By the
just
way,
got
in
Shelby
case y'all
Harris
forgot.
back, right?
In case y'all forgot,
He's a
Broncos
run
defense
stopper, bro.
is absolutely fucking nasty.
You said Broncos defense is top 5?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, bro.
Yeah.
Stop.
I don't know.
Man.
Yeah,
Stop. It.
telling you. But
I mean, I was gonna say that Jimmy G shows how much he stinks this week. This is literally just how bad are the Raiders to me.
I agree.
There's no way.
This is the thing. The Broncos stunk on ice last year, right? Okay. I think a lot of it had to do with their coach, Hackett. He was an absolute fucking dog shit fucking coach. A lot of it had to do with Russell Wilson and his fucking big ass head. But Sean Payton is in town now.
Cares.
He is a legendary offensive mind, and he has been on Russell Wilson's ass all off season. There was a quote that I saw today on the internet.
Yeah,
It says, you got to stop fucking kissing babies and caring about your fucking little personal image because this is NFL football and get it the fuck together type shit.
facts.
He says, stop fucking kissing babies.
Cool. What the fuck?
I don't know.
Look, that's the type of coach Russell Wilson needs, though, is what I'm saying. He needs a hard-nosed fucking coach that's going to keep a fucking buck with him.
he's
Instead of
always-
fucking
bro.
inflate his ego and say,
He's on
let's
his way-
ride.
he's on-
Don't make me get back on. You know how I felt about Russell last year.
But Russell's on his way out. He's on his way out, man.
I don't know. We'll see. I think he might have a little resurgent season.
Yeah,
It's possible.
Mm.
It's possible. I got the Broncos.
I have the Broncos as well.
Not the
easily.
Raiders.
That's nuts, but to each their own. +4 or the money line?
What's the
Well, Raiders +4.
Raiders +4.
I like Broncos -4. I'll take Broncos
I think
-4
so
all
too.
day.
Shout out to Dev.
Shout out to my boy Dev Marius.
Demarius.
Dev Marius Thomas.
All right. I got a game that I really am intrigued by. Dolphins Chargers
Yes.
in LA. Chargers coming in -3. This is gonna be war, bro.
This is I would say out of all the Sunday games that are 1 and 4 o'clock, this is the game.
yeah,
This is America's game of the week.
yeah. This is gonna be a slugfest, bro.
This is going to be a game right here.
I don't even know who I'm gonna take. I think bro.
Got the Dolphins.
I don't
Fins.
know.
Got the Fins.
I'm just going to play devil's advocate with you guys, and obviously I love the Chargers. But man, all them new weapons on the Chargers is something different.
New
And I'm
weapons.
fucking with my boy Jasier Taylor too, dog, starting corner.
Yep, starting over.
Quentin Johnson.
Quentin Johnston. Yeah, he's been a beast.
Everybody's healthy.
I don't know. I really just Miami's offense when it's
It's
fully
electric.
clicking,
Yeah.
it is just they have everything going.
I like the over. What's the over in this game?
Main says the Bills blow Miami out and you're high.
What the fuck are you talking
yeah, you're smoking chum. It is 50.5.
I like the over in that game.
Mm,
I think they're going to be airing it out.
I think so too.
I don't know.
Justin Herbert and Tua is going to be airing the ball out.
I just
Tyreek
don't-
Hill anytime. I actually like a Jalen Waddle at any time.
Waddle.
I like a Waddle anytime, bro.
have any faith. Justin Herbert, if it comes down to the fourth quarter.
Mm.
We don't know.
I
That
mean,
boy
thinks the Chargers-
stinks in the fourth quarter.
Main thinks the Chargers blow him out. That's what he meant. That's,
I think the Chargers
about
win,
blowout.
but I don't think the Chargers blow. I think it's going to come down to the very end.
he says
You
Tua
better
stinks.
hope Tua's career can end any game,
Bro, if Joey Bosa,
any snap.
or if Joey Bosa or Khalil Mack fall on Tua, his head is gonna crush. Like, bro, that shit is. Dog, I'm scared, bro. I'm really scared.
Veggie tail.
Yeah,
Veggie tail.
it's gonna be VeggieTales. Like, I don't know.
I got Chargers. I don't care. Chargers money line.
I'm taking Dolphins +138.
Mm.
I got the Dolphins.
Dolphins, Chargers. All
Mm.
right. Let's go to the Eagles, Patriots.
Got the Patriots.
You have the Patriots.
Yeah, fuck the Eagles this year for real.
Fuck the
for real.
Birds.
Yeah,
Wow.
It's fuck them.
Yeah, you're bugging.
Wow.
I mean,
yeah. Eagles -3.5.
Got the Patriots, man.
I think that's going to be a blowout. I think
Yeah,
the Eagles
it's
going
gonna
to
be a
absolutely
blowout.
going to fuck the Patriots.
Yeah.
But if they lose, oh my gosh.
You already know. But like,
Is it bad that I'm excited to see how fat Zeke looks? Like he's gonna trot out there looking like a fullback, and he's just not gonna, bro. He's gonna come in for third downs. That's it, just vibes.
I like a Devontae Smith touchdown there.
Yeah, I think so as well. All the focus is gonna be on
Jalen Hurts anytime as well.
Jalen Hurts anytimers plus 110. Devontae's plus 175.
What about Swift?
Swift. Well, the thing is, it's hard for Swift because he's a feature back. He's plus 240. They said not to expect him on the field unless it's a second or third down, and that's really
They get to that.
So who's the first down back? Rashad Penny
yes.
No way.
Him or Kenneth Gainwell is what they're saying,
or
bro.
Gainwell?
Yeah,
And they got Boston Scott. And they got Boston Scott
Bro,
too,
that's
bro. They got 4
four
running backs that they're gonna be switching on and off with.
Will Zeke have over 10 touches? Maybe at the buffet after the game.
They might have 10 plates, motherfucker.
Yeah,
10 wings on his motherfucking
not on the
plate.
gridiron, that's for sure.
10 bowls of cereal, motherfucker.
I think they put. I don't know. I think Swift gets a touchdown.
I think Swift's the best back there as well.
I
I think he gets
so.
a touchdown.
I
The red
agree.
zone. He was like the best red zone running back last year. Why would you
No,
not?
remember he got
No, he
hawked
wasn't.
by
Jamal Williams
Jamal
was.
every time.
Jamal
bro.
Williams used to take all of his touchdowns away
Oh,
from him.
it sucked
all the
bro.
time.
I hated it.
He was a great receiving back, and he would get like a screen at the 10-yard line and maybe get it in real quick.
But that was his only chance.
That was his
they
only
gave
chance
him.
to get a touchdown because
Exactly.
Jamal Williams is taking everything.
Yeah. But Eagles minus 3.5 seems like a lock to me.
What? That's it?
That's the biggest lock of the
That
week.
no, that's a trap. All right, and you might be onto something. That is, bro. What?
Why is it
How are
only
they only
3.5?
minus
They're
3.5,
in
bro?
Gillette.
Bro, I don't care, Matt. I don't care, bro. How are they only minus 3.5, bro? That sounds like a trap,
Well,
bro.
think about
That
it.
is
though.
a trap. Trap queen letting out the bando.
The Chiefs only have 2 more points on the Lions, so I don't know. And Patriots
Well, it was
are home.
up before though.
That's what I mean. The Patriots are home.
No, before
It was
Travis
6.
Kelce got
It
hurt.
was 6.5.
It's the first week of the year. There's no weather
they're
that's gonna
technically-
fucking
They're technically the
change
same
it.
as the Chiefs. If they were home, they'd get 3
no.
more
But the
points.
Lions are fucking good though.
Yeah,
The Patriots are
I
dog.
don't know.
They got Mac Jones.
Listen, I'm taking the 3.5.
I'm not now. That's too crazy. I thought they were
It's
going to be at
trappy.
least minus 7.5.
Hmm.
I thought bare minimum minus 7.5. Minus 3.5. That's trappy, dog. I can see the Eagles winning by 3 points. You better go. You better buy a point, bro.
Yeah.
That's all I'm trying to say. That just sounds like a trap, bro.
Interesting. Interesting point. Interesting point.
All right, let's move on to the
Rams Seahawks.
Seahawks. Correct.
Up in Seattle. Seahawks coming in minus 5.5 point favorites, minus 245 on the money line. There's
Rams are favors minus 5.5. That's what you just said.
no Seahawks.
Seahawks. Oh, okay.
The Hawks at home minus 5.5, minus 245 money line.
I don't think the
Rams are all
Seahawks
healthy now.
cover. I don't think the Seahawks cover.
I don't think.
I don't think the Seahawks cover.
the Rams
think-
are healthy now.
The Rams are. Look, like I said, don't sleep on the Rams. Don't ever sleep on the Rams. If they're fully healthy, they're like I said, they're a year removed from a Super Bowl championship at the
Yeah.
end of the day. And they
Whole new
really ain't.
offense though. That's the whole new offense.
Is it whole new offense?
They only have 1 featured player from the former, or 2 featured players from that Super
3.
Bowl team.
Cam Akers,
Akers. Well, I mean, aside
Akers,
from Matt
Cup, Stafford.
That's it though. They have no other receivers.
Is their line
I
still there?
guess Tyler Higbee, like
Higbee was there. That whole team, besides what Allen Robinson and OBJ, I guess,
yeah.
is still there.
Is this when Geno
Whole
turns
team's still
back
there.
into a pumpkin? I believe in Geno. We said it. I posted the clip.
You know, I believe in Geno.
I'm a Geno believer. Seahawks have the biggest odds this week. No, I think that Commanders do minus 350. Or no, Ravens do at minus 510. That's the biggest odds. But aside from that, I really I'm a believer in the Seahawks. So I think the Hawks win. I don't think they cover though. I'm gonna say they cover a 3.5 point spread, not a 5.5.
Yeah, I agree. I think Seahawks win, but they don't cover.
Mhm.
It's a divisional game at the end of the day. You know how divisional games are, especially NFC West divisional games.
Yeah.
They're going to be close every time. I don't give a fuck who's playing each other.
Mhm.
It could be the fucking Rams versus the Niners. It's going to be a fucking close game because it's NFC West.
Yeah. So Ed, who are you taking? Because I feel like you're the only one that really hasn't given up.
Seahawks.
You're taking the Hawks? Okay. All right, we're
Hawks,
on the
Hawks,
Hawks.
Hawks. All right.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, down to the nitty gritty. Heading to New York, the Big Apple.
Yeah, so
I don't know.
this is going to be a really good game. It's going to come down to the end. It's an NFC rivalry game.
Nah, I think they smoke you.
They smoke us. That's what you think. Okay.
-10.
I think the Giants. I
don't think so.
I don't know necessarily if the Giants win this game, but 3.5. The Giants are going to lose by a field goal if we lose. It'll be
Yeah, I think the Giants cover no matter what. We may lose the game. We may win the game. I think the Giants win outright, though. I do. I think the Giants are overall a better team than the Cowboys. I really do.
I think so.
And and like I said, the Cowboys come in fucking last place. They come in last fucking place this
Where
year.
are y'all better than them at?
Where?
The secondary, defensive line,
Running back.
Don't say Trevon Diggs is their whole secondary, bro. Like
That's
the
Stephen
Giants
Gilmore,
are
too.
way deeper. Oh, they do have Gilmore. That's true. He's kind of washed, but I mean,
Yeah, all right. I don't want to talk about
no,
this.
you're no. After Gilmore, you're
Linebackers.
correct. Linebackers and the defensive line is way better for the Giants, though. Gonna take a few weeks for Dallas to gel. Yeah,
no, I wouldn't say way better. I wouldn't say way better
it's
here.
deeper, bro. It's way deep. The Cowboys have Micah Parsons and who else?
Taco
DeMarcus
Charlton.
Lawrence?
No,
they
don't
don't
have Taco
anymore.
Charlton. I lied.
It's
But
him and DeMarcus Lawrence. That's it.
well, the Giants
that's
have
big,
a lot.
though.
The Giants have a lot better defensive tackles. That's for sure. Obviously, Micah Parsons clears Kayvon and fucking Ojulari. But look, I think Kayvon's going to take another step this year. He had a pretty decent rookie campaign, and I think he's a menace. And I do think overall, and you can't forget Ashawn Robinson. You can't forget,
Okay, great.
Okay, offensively.
okay, Gray.
I mean, offensively, they both got new pieces. So it's
I mean,
like,
they have better wide receivers than us. Cool. We have better running back. We low key got a better quarterback
they
nowadays.
have a better tight end, obviously.
We have better tight end.
Yeah.
Offensive line, I'll give it to them, I guess, for now.
Yeah.
But they're at their last
So
days.
I just went from way better than them.
I still think the Giants.
I think the Giants are a better team. I do.
McCarthy
do.
calling plays as the wild card. That guy sells bread so hard, bro.
And that's where we win the game.
Is the coaching.
Correct.
I agree.
Wait, we clear them from here to here in coaching.
Their offensive
McCarthy
talent,
is dog shit compared to Dable.
how much better their offensive talent is doesn't make up for how much better our coaching is. Because the Giants can make up for talent in terms of how good they can coach and run plays on offense.
I feel like the only clear W the Cowboys have on offense is at the receiver position.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything else. And we have a clear W. I mean, it's not clear, but Saquon's better than Pollard. Pollard's great. Don't get me wrong. And Waller's completely better than Schultz. So I got Giants by one. We win by a field goal. Danny Jones game-winning drive.
Wow. I'm taking Giants plus 3.5. That's what I'm going to go. I don't know if we win, but I'm taking the plus 3.5.
I think the Giants win outright.
Cowboys.
All right.
Fair.
And Bills Jets. And that is probably going to be the game of the week, period, in general.
Rodgers versus Allen. Under 46.
Jets smoke them.
Jets smoke them?
Yeah, Jets smoke them. Yo, that Jets team is fucking good, bro. Their defense is not bad at all. They have better defense than the Bills.
They do. I will give them that.
Schultz is in Houston. I don't know if anybody said he was on the Cowboys still.
Oops. I meant Escobar. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Offensively, the Jets are better than the Bills.
No, they're not.
All they have is Stephon Diggs. I'm not going with the.
That's fine.
That's it? That's all you need?
Yeah.
They have Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall. They have Dalvin Cook.
Well, Breece Hall is not going to get that many snaps.
Is he?
He's
Dalvin Cook,
hurt,
Michael
bro.
Carter. Yeah, Breece Hall is going to be very limited.
Dalvin Cook's going to get
the Bills. The thing
load.
for me is like, I really think this Jets defense is going to step up. Like Sauce on, obviously, Stephon Diggs. And like the Jets defensive line is menacing, bro. Like, I don't know if that Bills front four is going to hold up.
Look, I think the Jets are a great team, but I also think the Bills are a great team. I think Josh Allen clears in this point of their careers. I think Josh Allen is better than Aaron Rodgers. I do. I think he absolutely clears Aaron Rodgers. I think he absolutely clears Aaron Rodgers. I'm sorry.
I think he's better, but I got to see Rodgers rejuvenated with this Jets team.
I think they got something going on over there, and I'm a big believer in Garrett Wilson. I love Garrett Wilson. Lazard, they got over there. Yeah. Cool.
So it's 2.5 point spread. What
I got the Bills money line.
Minus 138.
Yeah, it's coming down to the end.
Plus 118 for the Jets.
I gotta take that.
I like it. Ed, I'm honestly sold. I think the Jets win this game.
I just don't. If it comes down to a close game, I don't see Josh Allen closing it.
I mean, says Escobar isn't even in Dallas either. Cowboys tight ends.
Shut the fuck up, I mean.
Yeah.
This is just critique Corey's show. Shut up.
It's that new kid. I don't even care for his name. Ferguson, right?
Oh yeah, Ferguson.
If
Yeah,
it comes down to
Seaver's big on
if
Ferguson.
it comes down
Yeah.
to Josh Allen have to do something in the fourth quarter, get him out of there, bro.
And you know A-Rod's going to come through.
Like,
And that's why I'm like, yo, the Jets defense is going to keep
why
this
are you
game
shaking
close.
your head? Like, I don't understand.
I just don't understand how people think Josh Allen's not a clutch quarterback all of a sudden. Like he can't go on a
Historically,
game-winning
he's not.
drives.
Historically, he's not. You are thinking from that one playoff series that he did that was good against the Chiefs. That's what you're thinking about. That's what everybody thinks about with Josh Allen.
Look, man, Josh Allen is him. Motherfuckers love to call him overrated. They love to say
AR-12
this.
is
They
him.
love to say that. Yada yada yada. AR-12 is 40 fucking years old. All right, guys. Let's not fucking
Stop,
forget that.
bro.
He did not have a good season last year.
Last year, 'cause he
He's
wanted to get
only
the fuck
gotten
out of
older.
there.
He's only gotten older.
He wanted to get out of there. Of course, he's going to have a bad season. The
You-
year before, what happened?
I was going to say, Corey brought up the Rams and said they're 1 year removed from being Super Bowl, champs.
How old is Matt Stafford?
Aaron Rodgers is 1 year removed from
How old
being
is
the
Matt
MVP.
Stafford? How old is
Yeah,
Matt
like,
Stafford?
What are you talking about?
How old is Matt Stafford?
I don't know if that
Yo,
matters.
what are
though.
you talking
It does
about?
matter. What?
They're 1
What are
year,
you-
like, bro, this
Huh?
is a better Jets team than anything Aaron Rodgers had in Green
That's
Bay.
a fact.
Anything Aaron Rodgers ever had in Green
No.
I
Bay?
think so, bro. I think so.
Offensively,
Crazy.
Bro,
Yep.
I'm not talking
you
about
guys are
defensively.
fucking high.
So when he,
You guys
you
are
do know
high,
when he
bro.
won the Super Bowl, it was because of his defense, pretty much, right?
Oh my goodness.
It wasn't?
Gracious, dude.
It wasn't.
Oh,
It
bro.
was. No, it was. I don't. Yeah, it was. So
You
what
know
are we?
what?
What are we rocking with? It's Jets,
Jets.
Bills.
Yes, just Bills. I got the Bills.
I can't believe you just said a dude that just won MVP 2 years ago is
Yeah.
washed because
I didn't say he's washed. I did not say that. I just
So what
think
do you-
Josh Allen in this point of his career is better than Aaron Rodgers.
he
at
just
his-
got an
this point of
MVP
his
2
career.
years ago, or whatever the case may be.
Cool, bro. That's fine. But he's 40 years old, bro. He's 40 years old.
So he
bro.
lost it in a year.
Can. At that age, yes, you can lose that. You can absolutely lose it in 1 year
They said
at
this
that
about
age.
TB12, and then
At
he went
that
to
age.
Tampa and
Sure,
won.
okay. You're right about that. That's a great point, Matt. You know what? Y'all got it. But I'm still standing on my shit though.
All right.
I'm still standing on y'all won that
Yeah,
conversation.
I mean, said
But I'm not-
A-Rod's a year removed from back-to-back MVPs. Bro,
That's
yeah,
cool.
Jets are
Bro.
here.
All right. Well, I think
You
the Jets
brought
are
up
going to
his
be good.
age.
Yeah.
I
You
think
should have never brought up his age. If you didn't
it
bring up
doesn't
his
matter.
age,
Yeah, you can absolutely lose
No,
it in 1 year at the
no, you
age of
can't.
40. I don't give a fuck what
You
y'all
can't,
talk.
not him.
I stand on that shit. I don't care. I still think he's going to have a great season though. But I don't think he's Josh Allen. That's all I'm saying.
So Josh Allen is better than
At this point in their careers,
So,
yes.
Josh
Yes.
Allen is a what quarterback in the league right now? Top what?
Josh Allen,
4, top 3. Yeah.
top 5.
No.
No, you're right. Top 4. I don't know,
Top
bro. Listen,
I'm saying
it's
third.
Pat, there's Jalen Hurts, there's Joe Burrow, and there's Lamar
better
Jackson.
than
Yo,
Jalen
bro,
Hurts.
can you stop with the Jalen?
He's
Hurts
better
thing?
than
He only
Jalen
had-
Hurts.
Jalen Hurts only had
Just
one
cut
good
that
year.
shit out.
Let's
It's
stop.
Joe Burrow and then Josh Allen. Patty,
Well, that
Joe,
wasn't in
Josh,
order. That was
Lamar.
Because I think Lamar's better.
I would
Lamar
even
better than
put
Josh.
Lawrence over fucking Hurts, bro. Honestly.
Oh, nah,
I can't
you
go. Yeah,
I can't go off that, but Lamar's better
Oh,
than Josh Allen.
goddamn. All right.
All right. I think that's going to cap us off for
For the NFL,
Oh,
no,
yeah?
for the NFL, because I want to talk about one more thing, and that's prime time. Shout out to the motherfucking Colorado Buffaloes for proving motherfuckers wrong, man.
I mean, anybody that actually knew football knew that those kids were going to come out and compete.
Well,
though.
here's the thing, though, Matt. All these college football analysis, college football junkies. Oh, there's no way, possible way in fucking hell. I don't care what you do in the portal. I don't give a fuck what you do. That was a 1-11 team, the worst ranked FBS team in the fucking league last year. There's no way they're winning more than 4 games next year. I don't care who they brought in. I don't care if the number 1 recruit in the fucking country came. I don't care if Shador Sanders came. I don't care if they dominated the transfer portal. Well, guess what? They're here. And not only did they win, they beat the number 17th ranked team. And didn't they make it to the college football playoffs last year, TCU, if I'm not mistaken?
They won. Yeah, they went to the championship and they lost with Matt Duggan and Quentin Johnston.
And now there's motherfuckers being like, oh, are you telling me that Deion Sanders couldn't do this now? The same people that literally said that he couldn't do
They
it.
want them now to compete with the SEC, which I don't know about all that. We're gonna have to see, but they're a very competitive team. And it's really exciting. And everyone that knew college football and knew even of these kids that were transferring over to Colorado, you knew they were going to be, it was going to be something.
This is going to be fun.
I mean, says their over and under was 3.5 wins. They might blow past that.
That's
Halloween.
crazy.
Anyone that knew the sport knew that they were going to. You guys remember we went over when he got announced as the head coach. We went over that list and we said they could win like 8 to 9 games. And now I'm even thinking it could be like 10. Like, that's how good they are.
Look, with that win and what I saw,
I'm bought in.
I'm bought in. And look, they're still plus 5,500 to win the Pac-10. Pac-10 don't got, all they got is USC, Stanford, Oregon.
I think those are the only 2 teams that beat them. Now.
Oregon State.
Oregon,
they can beat them.
Oregon.
If they beat TCU. If they can beat TCU, they can beat USC.
I think they can beat USC. Oregon, I think that'd be if they would lose a game this year, Oregon probably.
Stanford could possibly beat them too, just because Stanford's just a smart, fundamental program. Shout out to Stanford. I'm going to be a Stanford fan next year, by the way, because Micah Ford and Emmanuel Ross, both short conference studs, got full rides there. So I'm rocking with the trees, but I'm rocking with the Buffaloes this year. I love Colorado. And people are actually underestimating how good of a coach Deion Sanders actually is. Deion Sanders is an absolute fucking great coach, bro.
I mean, he's a mastermind.
He is an absolute. Yeah. I would run through a fucking wall for Deion Sanders, bro.
Yeah.
I love the way he coaches the Colorado team, man. And look, man, anything's possible. That's all I'm trying to say with Colorado. Anything's fucking possible. And they don't have any SEC teams on their fucking schedule.
That's a fact.
Don't get it fucked up. They don't have
not until it gets real.
They don't have no real powerhouses. Can you look up the schedule for me real quick? Do they have any real powerhouses that they're going up against? TCU was their hardest team this year, bro.
No.
Nebraska, Colorado State, Oregon. That's good.
Okay, Oregon, cool. All right.
USC, tough game.
Tough game. All right.
Arizona State, Stanford, UCLA, Oregon State, Arizona, Washington State, Utah.
Utah is going to be the tough game. That's the team.
I think USC is even better. I think Caleb Williams is going to give them a.
I can't wait for that Shedeur Sanders versus Caleb Williams matchup.
That's going to be fire.
Because I'm going to tell you that right now, that 510-yard performance by Shedeur Sanders is very threatening to Caleb Williams' draft stock. Yeah. I'm going to tell you that right fucking now. And they're going to be going out swinging against each other when they play each other. It's going to be the battle of who gets drafted number 1. And here's this thing. Travis Hunter, I've never seen a player like him in my life. Since Deion Sanders.
Well, he's the Shohei Ohtani of college football.
You forget about Charlie Woodson. He was doing the same shit Travis Hunter was doing.
Not at this. Not catching for 100 and something yards, getting 2 picks in the game. Travis Hunter should have had 160 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 picks. And he blew that. And he still wound up with 118 and a pick and a touchdown.
He got talent.
The running back, the true freshman. Number 3, Edwards, I think.
Duke Edwards?
Fucking dog, bro.
Oh, Dylan Edwards, I'm sorry.
Dog, bro. 135 receiving yards off of screens, bro.
Yeah.
Shedeur Sanders, well over 80% completion percentage. He was like 38 for 40 something with 510 passing yards.
Yeah.
And how many touchdowns? 4 or 5? Come on, bro. Them boys is here, man. The defense needs some work, but it's college football at the end of the day, bro. It's college football, bro. They run it up no matter what.
Yeah. It's an offensive battle. Who scores last?
I'm looking forward. This is the first time I've been excited about college football in a very long time. That's all I gotta say.
It's gonna be lit.
All right, now we can wrap it up.
All right. Yeah, it's been a long one. We appreciate everybody coming out. If you're from My Movies, we appreciate you. Of course, rocking with us. I mean, Double R, everyone that was in here. Of course, special thanks to King Bau.
King Bau.
That was super real, super awesome interview. Super cool dude. Don't forget to check out all his content and, of course, his fight coming up this weekend. We appreciate all the support. Drop a follow on the Instagram if you guys are not, because we're getting very close to 50K. So thank you, everybody, for all the support. We will catch you guys next week.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy the
Peace.
season. Let's do it.